Whiskey, castles and the open road. What could possibly go wrong? Well, let's find out. I'm just following this crazy woman into a haunted house. I had to do a quick trip back to Australia, but now we're going to London. This is Beck. She's my friend. My friend Beck needs a holiday, and I need to be out of the Schengen zone for a bit. Go find some bags. Beck loves whiskey, and I'm happy to learn about whiskey.
Our mission today is to compare the Caribbean cask of the Glenlivet with the Balvenie, and I think that's a very noble cause to be driving maybe a little bit fast. So that's fine. Let's go.
So Scotland sounds perfect, right? Well, maybe. Kenny the camper has a reputation, and the last thing I want is Beck's hard-earned holiday to be wasted on the side of the road. Plus, while I've known Beck since the start of this channel when we raced go-karts together, now we're spending 3 weeks together in a tiny van. This could be brilliant, or a complete disaster. This is going to be a series of videos because there was so much to do in Scotland. We had so much fun, there were so many cool things to see, and it was absolutely stunning. So hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss any of the action. This is the ground that we covered in this video alone, and there's plenty more to come in the next videos. We have to get from Heathrow to the Cotswolds to reunite with Kenny the camper for the rest of the trip, but the first stop is Black Sheep Coffee. So, Beck and I just arrived in Windsor. There's a castle like right over there.
What?
The proper castle!
A castle!
The castle!
A castle!
I think we've both gone a little bit crazy from the jet lag. This is Queen Charlotte Street. Queen Charlotte Street, the shortest street in England. It's only 50 feet long and there's a pub at the end called the Carpenter's Arms. Carpenter's Arms! And since we were driving past, we figured we should just pop into Royal Ascot to see if there was anything on.
An autumn Saturday race day and beer festival.
After a drive through the English country, we collected Kenny and we headed off to get some supplies. Right at the moment, we've just stopped at Leicester.
Here we are in Leicestershire eating red Leicester cheese.
Next to the sheep. We are on the edge of Sherwood Forest, and this is a place brimming with legends, heartbreak and ghost stories. I'm just following this crazy woman into a haunted house. Robin Hood is rumoured to have walked this very path. This is the churchyard at Annesley Hall, built in the 12th century during the reign of Richard the Lionheart. I don't think we should eat the mushrooms. We're at the ruin of a 12th century church. But it's also famous for another outlaw of sorts, poet Lord Byron. As a teenager, Byron fell hopelessly in love with Mary Charworth, resident of Annesley Hall. They used to walk together in these church grounds. There was a long-standing rivalry between the Charworths and the Byrons, and Mary's cousin was shot dead in a duel by Byron's uncle. But alas, she did not reciprocate his feelings. Historical accounts say that she treated him kindly, but platonically. This unrequited love became a central theme in Byron's early poetry, including The Dream and The Adieu. But Annesley also has a darker side. This is a 12th century church. And this, the house right near it, is actually meant to be one of the most haunted places in England. Even down to having a television show where they say that they found actual evidence of paranormal activity. Ghost hunters claim this image is Nick, one of the ghosts who hang out here. Annesley delivers legend, romance and spine-tingling chills, all in one atmospheric ruin. But we need to get back on the road, heading to Scotland. But we're going to Hadrian's Wall now. Hadrian was a Roman emperor back in the 2nd century AD, and the guy who decided the Roman Empire needed a proper northern boundary. Almost 2,000 years ago, around the year 122 AD, he ordered a wall to be built across Britain, 73 miles from coast to coast, to keep control of movement and to remind the locals who was boss. That's Hadrian's Wall!
It's incredible, isn't it? You think this is nearly 2,000 years old.
That looks a lot like a top of a watchtower, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Unbelievable. Along the way, the Romans dotted Hadrian's Wall with forts. Like a Roman fort right there! Like Housesteads here, one of the best preserved. And every Roman mile they built a mile castle, like this one, Mile Castle 37. Small stone gateways with a garrison of soldiers who kept watch, checked who was coming and going, and stood as a reminder that Rome's reach stretched even this far. This is Mile Castle 37.
Hey, I just realised we didn't pay for parking.
Oh well, alright, let's go.
How many hands have touched these too? I know they're not ancient, but wow.
This is just absolutely stunning. We've walked up the top and walked along the top of Hadrian's Wall, and we've just realised we've forgotten to pay for parking, so we're now legging it down the hill in the hope that we didn't just get booked. Oh, it's just beautiful. The countryside is amazing. Here we are making lunch, and this is the view. Stop looking at your phone. Look at the bloody view.
I was just about to send the view to someone else. Cheers.
Check this out. What's this? What do we think? Radish, cream fraiche, and salt.
Yeah, I like it. The bitiness and the crispness of the radish, and then creme fraiche.
Somebody's got to do it. I'm so distracted by that I'd forgotten that that's Hadrian's Wall up there. It's slow, and all I want to do is go faster.
Go faster.
Half of the race car driver.
Faster. Look, Mum, no hands. Go on, Kenny. Whoa!
The music that you're listening to is Beck's Scottish party mix that we bought at the op shop. I hope you enjoy this.
Let's party in Scotland.
So the other thing is we've worked out that the radio just randomly turns up when it's on. We actually don't know how to make the radio work. So it gets louder and louder and louder as we drive.
It's pretty beautiful, isn't it? This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Is that a lock?
I think it's a lock. Lock.
I tried to say that.
I think it's a lock.
Lock?
Hey! Hey! Can you see the thing down here too?
That's insane. Here we are. I see a Scottish flag.
You know what to do. Push the button to see the next video in the series.